During the golden age of Hollywood, few stars shone as brightly as Rock Hudson. Born Roy Fitzgerald in 1925, he would become one of the most popular leading men in American cinema. His rugged good looks and charming demeanor made him a natural for roles in romantic comedies and dramas. Throughout his career, Hudson starred in over 70 films and television shows. He first gained recognition in the 1950s with roles in Magnificent Obsession and Giant, which earned him an Academy Award nomination. His on-screen partnership with Doris Day in several romantic comedies, such as Pillow Talk and Lover Come Back, became iconic and cemented his status as a Hollywood heartthrob. However, Rock Hudson's impact extends beyond his filmography. In 1985, he made headlines when he publicly revealed his battle with AIDS, a disease that was not well understood at the time. His courage in facing the stigma surrounding the illness helped to raise awareness and bring attention to the disease, paving the way for further research and advocacy efforts. Despite the challenges he faced, Rock Hudson remained a beloved figure in Hollywood until his passing in 1985. His legacy continues to inspire and captivate audiences to this day. Hello. Today, we'll be talking about the legendary actor Rock Hudson. Hudson was a major star in Hollywood during the 1950s and 1960s, appearing in over 60 films and television shows. He is best known for his roles in Giant, Pillow Talk, and All That Heaven Allows. We have a couple of questions for you. First, what work of Rock Hudson do you hold closest to your heart? And second, what makes Rock Hudson stand out from his contemporaries in that era? We would also love to hear your stories and memories related to this classic star. Do you have a cherished memory or personal experience related to Rock Hudson? Please share it with us in the comments below. Throughout this video, we'll be sharing many funny, shocking, and sad facts about Rock Hudson, so be sure to keep watching. Rock Hudson was a talented actor who was able to play a wide range of roles, from romantic leads to tough guys. He was known for his good looks and charming personality, which made him a favorite among fans. Despite facing many challenges in his personal life, Hudson remained a dedicated and hardworking actor until the end of his career. So, what do you think sets Rock Hudson apart from other actors of his time? And what is your favorite Rock Hudson movie or performance? Let us know in the comments below. Rock Hudson was born Roy Harold Scherer Jr. on November 17, 1925, in Winnetka, Illinois. His parents, Roy Harold Scherer Sr. and Catherine Wood, divorced when he was a child, and he took his stepfather's surname, Hudson, after his mother remarried. Hudson's childhood was marked by financial struggles and family instability. Despite these challenges, he developed an interest in acting during his high school years. He participated in school plays and dreamed of becoming a Hollywood star. After serving in the United States Navy during World War II, Hudson returned to Illinois and worked as a truck driver while pursuing his acting aspirations. He eventually moved to California and studied drama at the Los Angeles Conservatory of Music. One of Hudson's early mentors was Henry Wilson, a powerful Hollywood agent who represented many leading stars of the time. Wilson changed Hudson's name and helped him land his first film roles, including a small part in the 1948 film Fighter Squadron. Hudson's breakthrough role came in 1954 when he starred in the romantic comedy Pillow Talk alongside Doris Day. The film was a huge success and earned Hudson an Academy Award nomination for Best Actor. Throughout his career, Hudson continued to work with notable directors and actors, including George Stevens, James Dean, and Elizabeth Taylor. He became one of the most popular leading men of the 1950s and 1960s, known for his good looks, charm, and versatility as an actor. Despite his success, Hudson faced personal struggles, including a battle with alcoholism and the revelation of his homosexuality in the late 1970s. Nevertheless, his contributions to the world of cinema remain significant, and his legacy continues to inspire aspiring actors today. Rock Hudson was a significant figure in Hollywood's golden age of cinema. Born Roy Fitzgerald in 1925, he became one of the most popular leading men of the 1950s and 60s. Hudson's good looks and charming personality made him a natural fit for romantic comedies and dramas. Hudson's career took off in the 1950s when he starred in several successful films, including Magnificent Obsession and Giant. His on-screen chemistry with co-star Doris Day in Pillow Talk and Lover Come Back made them one of Hollywood's most popular pairings. Despite his success, Hudson faced personal struggles. In the 1980s, he publicly disclosed that he had AIDS, becoming one of the first high-profile celebrities to do so. His bravery in facing his diagnosis helped to raise awareness about the disease and reduce stigma. Hudson's legacy extends beyond his film career. He was a trailblazer for LGBTQ+ representation in Hollywood, and his willingness to be open about his diagnosis helped to bring attention to the AIDS crisis. Hudson's impact on the film industry and popular culture is still felt today. Rock Hudson's passion for acting began at a young age. As a child, he was captivated by the movies and would often pretend to be his favorite characters. His mother encouraged his creativity and enrolled him in acting classes. During his teenage years, Hudson's family moved to California, where he continued to pursue his acting dreams. He struggled to find work at first, but eventually landed a few small roles in films and television shows. One pivotal moment in Hudson's career came when he was cast in the lead role of the 1954 film Magnificent Obsession. The film was a critical and commercial success, and Hudson's performance was praised by audiences and critics alike. Hudson's newfound fame opened up many opportunities for him, and he went on to star in a string of successful films throughout the 1950s and 1960s. He became one of the most popular leading men in Hollywood, and his rugged good looks and charming personality made him a favorite among fans. Despite facing many challenges throughout his career, including struggles with his personal life and health, Hudson never lost his passion for acting. He continued to work in the industry until his death in 1985, leaving behind a legacy as one of the most beloved actors in Hollywood history. Rock Hudson starred in the television series McMillan Wife, initially agreeing to the role due to the poor film offers he was receiving. He expressed dissatisfaction with the series, particularly the 2-hour episodes, stating the thing doesn't even hold up for 90 minutes. However, upon seeing a repeated episode, he admitted to undervaluing the series. In The Movie Giant, Hudson played Jordan Bick Benedict Jr., sharing the screen with Elizabeth Taylor, who was also on loan for the production. There were rumors of Taylor being involved with Hudson and co-star James Dean, which Hudson's future wife, Phyllis Gates, surprisingly seemed to believe. Despite this, Gates visited the set with her husband and children for moral support, as she found the role and location filming challenging. Contrary to the gossip, Gates never acknowledged Hudson's homosexuality, and her husband's visit aimed to boost her confidence during the demanding filming. Rock Hudson, born Roy Fitzgerald, faced many challenges on his journey to becoming a successful actor. Growing up in poverty during the Great Depression, Hudson worked various jobs to support himself and his family. Despite his humble beginnings, he had a dream of becoming an actor. Hudson moved to California to pursue his acting career, but initially faced rejection and skepticism from the industry. He struggled to find work, and even resorted to living in his car for a time. However, he remained determined and continued to audition for roles. In order to make ends meet, Hudson took on various jobs, including working as a truck driver and a salesman. He also took acting classes to improve his skills. His hard work and dedication paid off when he was discovered by talent scouts and signed to a contract with Warner Brothers. Despite his success, Hudson continued to face obstacles in the industry. He was often typecast in certain roles and faced criticism for his acting abilities. However, he refused to let these challenges hold him back. Hudson continued to take on diverse roles and worked tirelessly to improve his craft. Hudson's resilience and determination helped him overcome the obstacles he faced early on in his career. He became a beloved actor and a symbol of American masculinity. His legacy continues to inspire aspiring actors to this day. Rock Hudson grew a mustache and sideburns for his role in the Undefeated in 1969, and decided to keep this look throughout the 1970s, despite being Universal Studios' first choice to play Atticus Finch in To Kill a Mockingbird in 1962. Hudson was considered too youthful, looking at the age of 36. In the summer of 1966, Hudson was released from his studio contract after filming Tobruk. 5 years later, he signed a contract with Universal Studios to star in McMillan Wife in 1971 for one of the largest salaries ever seen in television at the time. Rock Hudson's career had several breakthrough moments that showcased his talent and versatility as an actor. In the beginning, Hudson's good looks helped him secure roles, but it was his performance in the film Magnificent Obsession that truly launched his career. Critics and audiences were impressed by his dramatic range, and he started to be taken more seriously as an actor. Later, Hudson's role in Giant alongside James Dean and Elizabeth Taylor further solidified his status as a leading man. His portrayal of a wealthy Texas rancher was complex and nuanced, earning him critical acclaim and a nomination for a Golden Globe Award. In the 1960s, Hudson starred in the popular TV series McMillan Wife, which ran for 6 seasons and garnered him a Primetime Emmy Award nomination. This role demonstrated his ability to adapt to different mediums and maintain his popularity over time. Hudson's career was not without challenges, but he continued to work in film and television throughout the 1970s and 1980s. His performance in the TV movie The Age of Consent was one of his final roles, and it was widely praised for his sensitive portrayal of a man struggling with his sexuality. Throughout his career, Rock Hudson's talent and dedication to his craft left a lasting impact on the film and television industry. His ability to evolve and adapt to different roles and mediums made him a respected and beloved figure in Hollywood. In the film Pillow Talk, Rock Hudson plays Brad Allen, with Tony Randall's character falsely suggesting that Hudson's character is gay. In reality, Hudson kept his sexuality private during his career. Hudson also starred in Man's Favorite Sport, where a scene is reminiscent of Bringing Up Baby. Nicknamed the Baron of Beefcake by Universal, Hudson was known for his impressive physique. Despite this, he displayed versatility in his roles, including the aforementioned comedies and dramatic performances. While Hudson's personal life was kept under wraps, his career left a lasting impact on Hollywood. His contributions to film, particularly in the romantic comedy genre, continue to be celebrated. Rock Hudson was an actor known for his good looks and strong presence on screen. His approach to acting was characterized by his dedication to the craft and his ability to fully immerse himself in a role. Hudson believed in the importance of preparation and would often spend hours researching and rehearsing his lines to ensure that he delivered a believable and compelling performance. One of the unique aspects of Hudson's acting style was his ability to convey a wide range of emotions with subtlety and nuance. He was known for his understated delivery, which allowed him to convey complex feelings and thoughts without resorting to grand gestures or over-the-top expressions. This subtlety made his performances all the more powerful as they felt authentic and relatable to audiences. Hudson's personal experiences and worldview were also reflected in his work. Growing up in rural Illinois, he developed a deep appreciation for nature and the outdoors, which he brought to his roles in films such as Giant and The Last Sunset. He was also deeply committed to social causes, using his platform as a celebrity to raise awareness about issues such as HIV/AIDS and environmental conservation. Despite facing many challenges and setbacks throughout his career, Hudson remained dedicated to his craft and continued to push himself as an actor. His perseverance and determination are a testament to his passion for acting and his commitment to delivering high-quality performances. Today, Hudson's legacy continues to inspire and influence actors and filmmakers around the world. Rock Hudson demonstrated his commitment to his craft and colleagues in the 1959 film Pillow Talk, where he insisted on his friend Nick Adams receiving a part. Hudson's personal life made headlines when he was diagnosed with AIDS and allegedly did not disclose it to his partner, Mark Christian, who sued Hudson's estate and won a significant jury award. In Battle Hymn, Hudson portrayed Colonel Dean Hess, a World War II pilot who accidentally bombed a German orphanage. Although Hess flew P-47 Thunderbolts during the war, P-51 Mustangs were used in the film to depict his Korean War unit. This is noteworthy as Hudson's first movie role was in Fighter Squadron, where he played a P-47 pilot. Hudson had served as a U.S. Navy aircraft mechanic during World War II, adding authenticity to his portrayal. Rock Hudson was a significant figure in the film industry, particularly in Hollywood's golden age. He began his career in the 1940s and quickly became a leading man, known for his good looks and charming personality. Hudson's work in films like Magnificent Obsession and Giant helped to establish him as a major star. Hudson's influence on the industry was not limited to his acting abilities. He was also a trendsetter, known for his impeccable style and sophisticated demeanor. His clean-cut image and polished appearance were often imitated by other actors and fans alike. In addition to his impact on fashion and style, Hudson was also a trailblazer in terms of representation. He was one of the first major Hollywood stars to portray gay characters on screen, which helped to pave the way for greater LGBTQ+ representation in film and television. Hudson's influence can still be felt today, with many modern actors citing him as a source of inspiration. Actor and director Tom Hanks, who played Hudson in the 2015 biopic The Celluloid Closet, spoke about Hudson's impact, saying he was a trailblazer and his work in movies helped to shape the industry as we know it today. Industry experts also point to Hudson's influence on storytelling and representation. Film historian and author Aubrey Solomon noted that Hudson's willingness to take on challenging roles helped to break down barriers and open up new opportunities for actors of all backgrounds. In conclusion, Rock Hudson was a significant contributor to the film industry, known for his acting skills, trendsetting style, and groundbreaking representation. His influence can still be felt today, with many modern actors and industry experts citing him as a source of inspiration and a trailblazer in the world of film and television. Rock Hudson was cast as Colonel James Langdon in the 1969 Western film The Undefeated, after John Wayne had previously expressed his desire to have Hudson star alongside him in The Alamo. Hudson's portrayal of George in Send Me No Flowers, released in 1964, saw him acting opposite Doris Day, who was 42 at the time. Despite Hudson being only 38, he was still chosen for the role, although some felt he looked too young. In the 1956 epic film, Giant, Hudson played the role of Jordan Bick Benedict Jr. The movie was shot in Texas during the summer, with temperatures soaring up to 120 degrees Fahrenheit in the shade. Hudson and his co-star, Elizabeth Taylor, supported each other throughout the challenging shoot, often staying up late drinking together to boost their spirits. Rock Hudson, the popular actor known for his leading roles in films like Giant and Pillow Talk, had a rich personal life that informed his work and values. He was a dog lover and owned several breeds throughout his life. Hudson's love for dogs even extended to his movie roles, as he shared the screen with canine co-stars in films such as Eye of the Beholder and Dog Park. Hudson was also passionate about various philanthropic efforts. He was a prominent supporter of the United States Olympic team and even served as the president of the Hollywood chapter of the U.S. Olympic Committee. Hudson was also involved in charitable work for the Muscular Dystrophy Association and frequently attended their events to raise awareness and funds. In addition to his love for animals and philanthropy, Hudson had a deep appreciation for art and design. He was known to have an extensive collection of contemporary art and often attended auctions and gallery openings. Hudson's refined taste and eye for detail were reflected in his personal residences, which were elegantly furnished and featured impressive art collections. Regrettably, Hudson's personal life was also marked by challenges and hardships. He struggled with his sexuality in a time when being openly gay was not widely accepted. Despite these challenges, Hudson remained committed to his craft and continued to deliver captivating performances that endeared him to audiences worldwide. In summary, Rock Hudson was a multi-talented individual who led a vibrant life outside of his professional sphere. His love for dogs, philanthropic efforts, and appreciation for art and design all contributed to his unique persona. Hudson's personal values and interests not only enriched his life, but also informed his work, and left a lasting impact on the film industry. Rock Hudson was a close friend of actress Barbara Lee while filming Pretty Maids All in a Row. Lee mentioned in a 90s interview that Hudson's homosexuality was concealed from the public, but it was an open secret in the industry, known by many. Hudson's popularity was immense, earning him a spot in the top 10 stars of the year 8 times from 1957 to 1964. His stardom was undeniable, and he left a lasting impact on the film industry. Interestingly, Hudson, in celebrities like Anne Margaret, Charlton Heston, Ralph Bellamy, Hugh O'Brien, Bruce Dern, Penelope Milford, Virginia Madsen, and Liz Phair share a common background. They all attended New Trier Township High School east in Winnicott, Illinois. This school produced notable talents who made their mark in the entertainment world. Despite the different paths they took, these stars share a bond, having attended the same institution during their formative years. This connection highlights the role of education and shared experiences in shaping their futures, even if subtly. Rock Hudson was a significant figure in the film industry, particularly in Hollywood's golden age. He left a lasting legacy through his work in over 70 films and television shows, including Giant and Pillow Talk, which earned him a Golden Globe Award. Hudson's charm and charisma made him a beloved leading man, and his contributions to the industry continued to be celebrated. For those aspiring to follow in his footsteps, Hudson would likely advise them to stay true to themselves and continuously hone their craft. Building a successful career in the entertainment industry requires dedication, hard work, and a willingness to adapt to new challenges. Aspiring professionals should also be prepared to face rejection and criticism, but they should not let these setbacks discourage them. Instead, they should use them as opportunities to learn and grow. Hudson's career also serves as a reminder that the industry is constantly evolving. New technologies and platforms have transformed the way we create and consume content, and aspiring professionals must be prepared to adapt to these changes. They should stay informed about industry trends and be open to exploring new opportunities. Finally, Hudson would likely encourage aspiring professionals to be kind, respectful, and professional to everyone they encounter in the industry. Building positive relationships with colleagues and industry leaders can lead to valuable opportunities and collaborations. In summary, Rock Hudson's legacy in the film industry is marked by his talent, charisma, and contributions to Hollywood's golden age. Aspiring professionals can learn from his example by staying dedicated, adaptable, and respectful as they pursue their own careers in the industry. In the film Lover Come Back, Rock Hudson's character, Jerry Webster, is observed by two conventioneers as he charms multiple women. His actions lead one of them to comment, "He's the last one I would have suspected," which would later echo the world's reaction when Hudson's homosexuality became public. Moving on to Pretty Maids All in a Row, Hudson starred alongside other actors known for their detective roles on TV, including Angie Dickinson from Policewoman and Telly Savalas from Kajak. In Giant, Hudson played Jordan Big Benedict Jr., and in a later interview, he revealed that when he watched the film with an audience for the first time, he was booed throughout. However, when the audience cheered him in the diner scene, he realized that the reaction was to his character and not his acting abilities. These instances showcase Hudson's ability to fully embody his characters and separate his personal life from his professional one. Rock Hudson was a dedicated actor who left a powerful impact on the entertainment industry. Born in 1925, he began his career in the 1940s, initially struggling to find roles. However, he persevered and eventually became one of the most popular leading men of the 1950s and 1960s. Hudson was known for his good looks and charm, but he was also a talented actor who brought depth and nuance to his roles. He starred in a wide variety of films, from romantic comedies to dramatic thrillers, and his performances were always captivating. Despite facing many challenges throughout his career, Hudson remained passionate about his work and continued to innovate and push boundaries. He was a trailblazer in many ways, and his impact on the entertainment industry is still felt today. One of Hudson's most significant contributions was his ability to connect with audiences on a deep emotional level. He had a rare gift for making people feel seen and understood, and his performances continue to resonate with viewers today. In the end, Rock Hudson's legacy is a testament to the power of creativity and perseverance. He faced many obstacles throughout his career, but he never gave up. Instead, he continued to pursue his passion for acting, and his dedication and talent left a lasting impact on the entertainment industry. So the next time you watch one of Rock Hudson's films, take a moment to appreciate the power of creativity and the importance of never giving up on your dreams. With hard work and determination, anything is possible. In the film All That Heaven Allows, Rock Hudson portrayed Ron Kirby, who drove a 1946 Ford Woody station wagon. On the other hand, Sarah Warren, played by Agnes Moorehead, drove a less extravagant 1955 Ford Custom Line station wagon, which lacked backup lights as they were still an optional feature that year. Later, Hudson starred in the film Seconds as Antiochus Wilson. The movie received negative reviews from European critics during its premiere at the Cannes Film Festival, leaving director John Frankenheimer reluctant to attend the press conference. As a result, Hudson attended and faced challenging questions during the hostile session. Initially, Hudson was not the first choice for the lead role in The Golden Blade. Both Tony Curtis and Farley Granger declined the part, leading to Hudson's eventual assignment. Despite not being the initial pick, Hudson's performance in the film was well received. Rock Hudson showed his versatility in Ice Station Zebra as CM Dr. James Faraday, a role he regarded as his personal favorite. In Send Me No Flowers, Hudson shared a similar scene with Clint Walker, where Walker struggles to exit a Jaguar, reminiscent of Hudson's own antics in Pillow Talk while handling a 1955 MG TF1. As a teenager, Rock Hudson developed a passion for movies and worked as an usher before entering the film industry. Before his first film role in Fighter Squadron, he had his teeth capped and received intensive coaching in acting, singing, dancing, fencing, and writing. Despite his efforts, it took 38 takes to complete one line successfully. Hollywood writer Sidney Skolsky reportedly coined the term beefcake with Hudson in mind, highlighting his physical appeal. Richard Chamberlain was initially approached for the role of Daniel Reese in the popular TV show Dynasty. However, when Chamberlain declined, Rock Hudson accepted the offer, further establishing his career in the entertainment industry. In 1973, Rock Hudson faced a right shoulder injury, which led him to use his left hand more often while filming McMillan Wife. This change went unnoticed by many, but it marked a significant adjustment in his daily routine. In the movie Magnificent Obsession, Hudson played the character Bob Merrick, unaware that his co-star Jane Wyman served as an FBI informant under the code name T10, identifying actors in the industry suspected of being communist sympathizers. Interestingly, Wyman's husband, Ronald Reagan, shared the same informant code. The Tarnished Angels was Hudson's final film under Douglas Sirk's direction. This movie, like many others in Hudson's career, showcased his ability to portray complex characters, contributing to his enduring fame in the film industry. Rock Hudson played the character Young Bull in the film Winchester 73, where he appeared alongside Tony Curtis. In a notable scene, Curtis's character, Doane, takes the prize rifle dropped by Hudson's character after he is shot. The two actors would collaborate again 30 years later in The Mirror Cracked. Hudson was known for his role in Pillow Talk, where he portrayed Brad Allen. Interestingly, he initially turned down the part 3 times, perceiving the script as too risque. In addition to his acting skills, Hudson was regarded as one of Hollywood's best-dressed male stars, sharing this distinction with Cary Grant. Rock Hudson was a well-known actor, famous for his role in the film Pillow Talk, where he starred alongside Doris Day. To promote the film, the producer, Ross Hunter, had them co-present the Best Cinematography Oscar at the 1959 Academy Awards. Hudson's career included a wide range of roles, from romantic leads to westerns. In The Last Sunset, Hudson played the character Dana Stribling, where he shared the screen with Kirk Douglas. In one scene, Hudson's character is said to return when the sun sets, but the sun is directly overhead when they face off in the final showdown. Hudson started smoking at the young age of 12, which may have contributed to his health issues later in life. Despite this, Hudson continued to act in films and television shows, leaving a lasting impact on the industry. In the 1968 film Ice Station Zebra, Rock Hudson took on the role of Commander James Faraday, originally intended for Gregory Peck. Alongside him, Patrick McGoohan played the British agent David Jones, a character initially meant for David Niven. A few years prior, Hudson starred in the 1953 film Seminole as Lieutenant Lance Caldwell. Although Lance and Osceola, played by Anthony Quinn, were supposed to be the same age, Hudson was actually a decade younger than Quinn. In 1971, Hudson played Tiger in the Atlanta, Georgia premiere of Pretty Maids All in a Row. Hudson himself described the premiere as one of the jazziest he had attended in a long time. Rock Hudson and his partner, Mark Christian, went out of their way to meet Michael Jackson during the filming of the music video for Thriller in 1983 near downtown Los Angeles. This encounter showcased Hudson's friendly and approachable personality. After selling Hudson's contract to Universal, director Rowan Walsh retained the right to his services for one film. This arrangement was ultimately settled in 1961 when Walsh received a percentage of the profits from the movie come September. Contrary to popular belief, Hudson had no formal acting training. Despite this, he became a successful and well-known actor, proving that formal education is not always necessary to achieve one's goals. These anecdotes provide a glimpse into Hudson's life and career, highlighting his popularity, professional relationships, and determination to succeed in the entertainment industry. Rock Hudson's career began with a small role as an usher in the 1950 Universal Studios trailer for Francis. He later gained fame for his role in the 1959 film Pillow Talk, where he starred alongside Doris Day. The movie is notable for its innovative use of the widescreen format, with sly sexual innuendos created through split-screen optics. One such scene implies that Hudson and Day are sharing a bathtub, with Hudson's toes tickling Day's instep. In addition to his work in romantic comedies, Hudson also excelled in dramatic roles. In the 1957 film Battle Hymn, Hudson played Colonel Dean E. Hess, a role originally sought by Robert Mitchum. However, the real Colonel Hess refused to have a former jailbird portray him, and instead personally approved Hudson for the part. Overall, Hudson's career spanned a variety of genres and mediums, from film to television. His talent and versatility allowed him to excel in any role he took on, leaving a lasting impact on the entertainment industry. Rock Hudson, in the film Send Me No Flowers, has a vivid dream where animated fireworks appear. Interestingly, these fireworks were initially created for the opening sequence of Norman Jewison's previous film, The Thrill of It All. During World War II, Hudson served in the Navy. His military service took place during World War II, not World War XI as might be assumed. In the film Shakedown, Hudson makes an uncredited appearance as Ted, the doorman at the Bayview Club. He is seen welcoming Howard Duff's character, saying, "Good evening, Mr. Early, glad to have you back." In the 1950s, Rock Hudson was a prominent figure in Hollywood. He was even mentioned in the book Uneasy Lies the Crown published in 1990. Hudson's career reached new heights when he starred in The Movie Giant in 1956. Interestingly, to secure Hudson's services for this film, Universal Studios agreed to loan him to Warner Brothers in exchange for Virginia Mayo, a Warner contractee needed for the movie Congo Crossing. In Giant, Hudson shared the screen with Elizabeth Taylor and James Dean. Taylor and Dean formed a close bond off-screen, often spending late nights talking about Dean's frustrations with his acting career and personal life. Hudson, however, had a different relationship with Taylor. Unlike Dean, Hudson was more reserved and didn't openly acknowledge their closeness on set. This behavior was typical of Hudson, who often kept to himself after sharing personal moments with his co-stars. Despite this, Hudson's portrayal of Jordan Bick Benedict Jr. in Giant remains one of his most memorable roles. Rock Hudson, born in 1925, not 1923 as his agent claimed, was known for his priceless record collection, which was inherited by Mark Christian after his death. He became Brad Allen in the movie Pillow Talk, where he starred alongside Doris Day. Despite the rumors, they never had a romantic relationship. Instead, a deep respect and playful sense of humor characterized their friendship, which lasted a lifetime. Hudson's record collection was not the only thing he left behind. He also left a legacy in the film industry where he played mature roles despite being 2 years younger than his stated age. His career spanned various genres, showcasing his versatility and talent. Despite being a closeted gay man, Hudson's performances were always authentic and captivating. He never let his personal life interfere with his professional obligations, and he always gave his best in every role. His work will continue to resonate with audiences, and his contributions to the film industry will never be forgotten. Rock Hudson had a complicated relationship with his stepfather, Walaka Fitzgerald, a Marine Corps officer. Despite their strained relationship, Hudson became a successful actor, known for his roles in films like Pillow Talk. Initially, he was hesitant to take the role, fearing it would harm his masculine image. However, co-star Doris Day convinced him, and the film became one of his biggest hits. In Second, Hudson played Antiochus Wilson, a character who appears on screen only after 40 minutes due to a physical transformation. John Randolph played the character's earlier scenes. Hudson's ability to disappear into a role, even when it meant not appearing on screen until late in the film, showcased his dedication and talent as an actor. In the film Pillow Talk, Rock Hudson played Brad Allen, using a name that may be a nod to the Stetson, a type of Western hat. This was not Hudson's first time portraying a Texan. In Giant, he played an actual Texas rancher named Bick. In Send Me No Flowers, Hudson's character, George, introduces himself as Doris Day's husband, George Kimball. In Giant, Hudson's character, Bick, describes Texas as being like a completely different country, a sentiment that was later used in a successful Texas tourism advertising campaign. These roles showcase Hudson's ability to convincingly play a variety of characters, from a charming bachelor to a devoted husband and a Texas rancher. Rock Hudson played the role of Mitch Wayne in the film Written on the Wind while he was married to Phyllis Gates, his manager's former secretary. Their marriage was short-lived and ended in divorce, leading many to speculate that it was a sham. However, those who observed them together during the production did not suspect any deceit. Hudson also starred as Peter, Henry's son, in the film Something of Value, on loan from Universal International. In The Undefeated, he played the role of Colonel James Langdon and was asked not to bring his partner on location for the 3-month shoot. Despite the rumors surrounding his personal life, Hudson remained a prominent figure in Hollywood and continued to take on leading roles in various films. His ability to portray complex characters and his commitment to his craft were widely recognized and respected in the industry. In June 2014, Turner Classic Movies honored the late Rock Hudson as its Star of the Month, highlighting his significant contributions to the film industry. One of his notable roles was in Magnificent Obsession as Bob Merrick, where co-star Jane Wyman faced criticism for appearing too old and unattractive. Critics questioned the plausibility of Hudson's character being interested in her. In another film, Giant, Hudson played Jordan Bick Benedict Jr. during production. Co-star Elizabeth Taylor and her husband, Michael Wilding, invited Hudson and his future wife for drinks. The gathering turned into a late night of heavy drinking, concluding at 3:00 a.m. Remarkably, Taylor and Hudson had early call times for a wedding scene the next day, with no dialogue required. Despite their hangovers, they managed to convey convincing looks of adoration, causing some on-set spectators to tear up. Hudson and Taylor were genuinely surprised by the emotional response, as they had been so focused on not getting sick. After the film Pillow Talk, theater managers were hesitant to book it, favoring war films, westerns, and spectacles. Rock Hudson's sophisticated comedy performances were considered outdated, and Doris Day was believed to have been overtaken by newer stars. However, producer Ross Hunter convinced Saul Schwartz to book the film for a 2-week run at the Palace Theater in New York, which turned out to be a huge success. In Battle Hymn, Rock Hudson wore Dean Hess' actual gold flying helmet with the United Nations emblem, which Hess had scrounged from a Navy pilot. The helmet is now on display at the U.S. Air Force Museum at Wright-Patterson AFB in Dayton. In Send Me No Flowers, Chrysler Motors had an arrangement with Doris Day's husband and manager, Marty Melcher, to feature Chrysler products in her films. As a result, almost every car in the parking lot scene outside the country club is a Chrysler of one make or another. Rock Hudson was close friends with singer Dusty Springfield. In his acting career, Hudson is perhaps best known for his role as Brad Allen in the 1959 comedy Pillow Talk. This was Hudson's first foray into comedy, and he played the role to great acclaim. In the early 1980s, there were plans to make a sequel to Pillow Talk, set 20 years after the events of the original film. The sequel would have seen Brad and Jan's first daughter, played by Christy McNichol, getting involved with Gregory Harrison's character. Brad and Jan would have divorced, allowing Jonathan to try and win Jan back. However, the sequel never came to fruition, with Doris Day's retirement from acting being a significant factor. Pillow Talk was a significant film in Hudson's career, as it showcased his comedic talents and solidified his status as a leading man. Despite the plans for a sequel, it never came to be, leaving fans to wonder what could have been. In the film Pillow Talk, Rock Hudson stars as Brad Allen, a womanizing songwriter. The 2-on-3 film Down with Love pays homage to the sex comedies of the late 1950s and early 1960s, including the Three Doors Day Rock Hudson-Tony Randall collaborations. In Bend of the River, Hudson plays Trey Wilson, and a notable incident occurred at the premiere. Co-star James Stewart was upset when Hudson received more applause and cheers, leading Stewart to vow never to work with Hudson again. In Send Me No Flowers, Hudson plays George, the husband of Doris Day's character. George believes he is dying and seeks out potential future husbands for his wife, including one he describes as quite handsome. This coincides with Hudson's real-life homosexuality, which was not publicly known at the time. Additionally, George begins to put his affairs in order to prevent his wife from facing financial difficulties upon his death. 4 years later, Day's real-life husband and film producer, Martin Melcher, died from an enlarged heart, leaving Day with unexpected debt. In the movie Hornets Nest, Rock Hudson portrayed Turner, and co-star Silva Cosina commented on how the film illustrated the mental and physical destruction caused by war, affecting everyone involved, including themselves and the child actors. Initially, Hudson's stage name was intended to be Rock, but to avoid confusion with the 1940s actress Rochelle Hudson, a K was added, transforming Rock into Rock. During the filming of Second, Hudson, as Antiochus Wilson, encountered an unusual scene at Grand Central Terminal. A nearly naked woman was paraded around the main floor on a bed, accompanied by musicians, to shoot a particular scene. Sources Hornets Nest the Man Who Invented Rock Hudson by Robert Hoffler II. Rock Hudson starred as Colonel James Langdon in the 1969 film The Undefeated, where he formed a close friendship with John Wayne. Wayne even joked that he would have preferred Hudson's movie star face over his own. In contrast, Hudson's relationship with James Dean during the filming of Giant was strained. They did not get along, with Hudson resenting Dean's allegedly unprofessional behavior. Despite this, Hudson gave a memorable performance as Jordan Bick Benedict Jr. Interestingly, in the 25 DVD release of Giant, the scene selections chapter listings contain an inside joke. The birthday party scene, where Jordan Bick Benedict Jr. forces his unhappy son to ride a horse, is titled Uneasy Rider. This is a nod to Dennis Hopper, who played Bick's son in adulthood and later co-wrote, directed, and appeared in Easy Rider. In the film Giant, Rock Hudson, as Jordan Bick Benedict Jr., was introduced as an outsider in the Maryland home where he meets Leslie. To capture his character's unease, director George Stevens filmed Hudson's reactions separately from the other actors, with the camera at a distance. Hudson then played Trey Wilson in Bend of the River, reuniting with actors Arthur Kennedy and Julie Adams, who had all previously worked together in Bright Victory the previous year. In The Last Sunset, Hudson co-starred with Dorothy Malone, with whom he had previously worked in Written on the Wind and The Tarnished Angels. These roles demonstrate Hudson's ability to portray a range of characters and his ease in working with the same actors in multiple productions. Rock Hudson, in the movie Seconds, played the character Antiochus Wilson. His left-handedness posed a challenge for co-star John Randolph, who had to learn to do many things with his left hand to maintain continuity in the scenes they shared. In Lover Come Back, Hudson's character, Jerry Webster, takes a client to the Bunny Club, a parody of the Playboy Club, which was once located on 59th Street in New York City. The waitresses, known as bunnies, wore skimpy uniforms with bunny tails. Before Hudson's film career, he worked as a petrol pump attendant. This job, like his future acting roles, required a certain level of customer service skills and the ability to handle various situations with ease and professionalism. Rock Hudson actively pursued the leading role in Ice Station Zebra and was cast after Lawrence Harvey dropped out. In the movie Giant, he played Jordan Bick Benedict Jr., while co-star Elizabeth Taylor, and he resided in rented houses, unlike the rest of the cast and crew who stayed at Marfa's only hotel. Despite harsh working conditions, off-duty hours were even tougher due to the town's limited offerings. In The Undefeated, Hudson portrayed Colonel James Langdon and confessed in a 1980 interview that he considered the movie crap, attributing its success to its release after True Grit. However, he fondly remembered the filming because of his close friendship with John Wayne and Roman Gabriel. In the 1957 film, The Tarnished Angels, Rock Hudson, playing the role of Burke Devlin, arranged a thoughtful surprise during the filming of a scene with Robert Stack and Dorothy Malone. Hudson learned that Stack's wife was about to have their first child and hired a stunt pilot to fly a plane with a banner announcing the baby's gender. This generous gesture left a lasting impression on Stack, who praised Hudson's kindness in his autobiography. In the 1961 romantic comedy Lover Come Back, Hudson starred alongside Doris Day as Jerry Webster, the young elevator operator in the scene where Day visits Hudson's apartment after a wild party is played by Ted Bessell, who would later become known for his role as Donald on the sitcom That Girl. The 1968 film Ice Station Zebra features Rock Hudson as Sea Dr. James Faraday. Only 3 women have speaking roles in the film, all of them brief appearances in various bars and pubs Hudson's character visits throughout the movie. In 1968, Rock Hudson was featured on Variety's list of top overpriced stars, which was not indicative of his talent or success. One of his most memorable roles was in the 1956 film Giant, where he played the father to actors Carol Baker, Fran Bennett, and Dennis Hopper, even though he was only 6, 9, and 11 years older than them, respectively. Interestingly, when Hudson was cast in Giant, producer and director George Stevens asked him who he preferred as his leading lady, Grace Kelly or Elizabeth Taylor. Hudson chose Taylor, who became a lifelong friend. This decision showcased Hudson's ability to form meaningful relationships both on and off the screen. In Ice Station Zebra, Hudson portrayed Commander James Faraday, a role that further solidified his status as a talented actor. Despite being labeled overpriced, Hudson's work continued to resonate with audiences, showcasing his enduring appeal and talent. Rock Hudson, known for his role as Jordan Bick Benedict Jr. in the film Giant, shared that much of the direction he received from producer and director George Stevens came before filming started. Stevens involved the actors in production decisions and helped them understand their characters through meetings. One instance of this was when Stevens took Hudson to the production shop where the Victorian house at Rita was being built and asked him what color it should be. Hudson's responsive tan with brown trim, I guess, led to the house being painted that color immediately. In 1979, Hudson was involved in a DUI incident when he crashed his car into a palm tree in Los Angeles late one night. Prior to his acting career, Hudson worked various jobs, including as a truck driver, postman, and vacuum cleaner salesman. It was during this time that he was discovered by a Hollywood agent. Let's take a moment to talk about the talented actor, Rock Hudson. Known for his work in films like Giant and Pillow Talk, Hudson left a significant mark on the entertainment industry. His charm and charisma on screen made him a beloved figure among audiences. Even today, many continue to admire his contributions to the world of film. Hudson's ability to portray a wide range of characters with depth and nuance showcased his talent and versatility as an actor. Now, we'd love to hear your thoughts on Rock Hudson's work and legacy. What's your favorite performance of his? How has his career impacted the entertainment industry? Share your memories and opinions in the comments below. And if you enjoy this content, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more discussions celebrating the creative spirits who have shaped entertainment. Your support helps us continue to create engaging and informative content for everyone to enjoy. Thank you.